There's a chill in the air, but also a great sense of anticipation as two big names lock up in the United Counties League. 2024 ended on a sour note for both Coventry United and Aylestone Park, but will the new year bring with it a new wave of momentum as the red and green sides have a push for the playoffs, while joint leaders Aylestone focus on automatic promotion. It's anyone's game at the Bucks Park Arena, and you won't miss a thing with coverage on Liam Cook's Sports Media. Coventry United make 4 alterations from the 4-1 defeat at home to local rivals Rugby Borough on Boxing Day. Captain Liam Merrick drops to the bench along with forwards Dylan Parker and Connor Mort, while Courtney Lashley drops out of the matchday squad. Red and Green's legend Gift Musa returns to the club from Banbury, making his first United appearance in nearly 6 years. Coventry's Cameron Dunn and Stanley Tube all join him in the first team lineup. 3 changes for joint leaders Aylestone Park, a swapping goal as Liam Castle makes way for Jason Alexander. Marshall Keenan and Evandro Sanchez are also given the nod from the start, with Kilburn and Sumono left out. Tube, turn ball for Dickens just short, and Bukalossi brings it back. Hammond, curling ball over to the far side, defenders let it slip. And that's Cameron Dunn looking to pull it across. the Voyle wants it towards Kerwin Ellis, but slid away by the captain Justin Peace. And Osaze can only find touch with the second attempt at a cross. Ritson in the centre circle, floating it up, looking for a man in red and green. Jube, cushion header for Ellis. Just going to for Dickens. Dickens in, de Voiles under it. Headed up by Keenan. And Dunn curls it over. Cox is going to go for the long throw. Red and green skipper looking to lead by example. In it goes towards Ellis. Glancing header. And right over the woodwork. United are getting closer and closer, but not to be on this occasion. Andres Articolo pulls it in for Hollis. For Aylestone Park's real first opportunity of the game. It's as far as Sanchez. The game a few opportunities so far. United have had all the chances, only half ones at that. Sanchez on the deck, couldn't find a blue man. Andres Articolo now. Corey Bukalasi. Lamar Parks. Blocked off by Scott Hammond. Parks undeterred. Still going Lamar Parks. Did you fancy it all on his own? The red wall in front of him. Here's Armeni. Sanchez. Armeni digs it through. It's Hollis. Couldn't get there in front of Jake Ball. Instincts paying off for the United shot stopper. Dunn. O says he was making the run, but it goes behind to James Ritson. Now O says he is played in. Junior O says he shrugs off the challenge. The number 3, Marshall Keenan. Pulls it back for Cameron Dunn. de Voiles. Dunn forced out wide. The cross is in. Preston's header. And now it's a strike wide by Scott Hammond. United with all the opportunities, all the momentum. They can't put the ball away for the first goal. Bukalossi. A wayward ball by Keelan, and that's Kerwin Ellis onto it. Holding back 2 Aylestone Park players, and opens the door for de Voiles on this near side. Cameron Dunn. Pulls it across for Hammond. And now Jube on the left hand side. He can hit them, pulls it back. And Dunn agonisingly wide. Inches. And a deflection on the way through. Did that touch from the Aylestone man take it away from the bottom corner? It's done. This near corner to whip it in for Coventry United. You have to feel the first goal is coming. It's over Ritson, and oh, it had to be. It just had to be for Kerwin Ellis. Another corner will follow. The ball poked away just as he was about to pull the trigger. Alexander down the centre of the park towards Hollis. It's over Hollis, now towards the wing by Cox. Articolo. Ritson deals with it again. And Lamar Parks on the volley. It's dipping into the hands of Jake Ball. Aylestone had to wait for their opportunities. It's not about the number. It's about how clinical you can be. And Aylestone have got to be clinical to get in front here. towards that far post and glancing header across by Hammond. Armeni keeps Aylestone on the front foot towards Peace. Now as far as Hollis. The rugby's not on today, so that won't count for Sam Hollis. We've had 1 minute of added time, and Bull given the hurry up to take the free kick and maybe give United one more opportunity before the break. Ellis up for it. Aerial duel won by Peace. Hooked on by Hammond. Will it fall for Dunn? And Keenan gives it back to Cameron Dunn to sift it through for Ellis. And Cameron Dunn fires it in! Alexander rooted to his spot. Cameron Dunn with a jet-propelled strike to give Coventry United the lead just before the break. Well, when the keeper doesn't move, you know you've hit it as sweetly as you can. It's United who have looked like the league leader this afternoon. Aylestone reduced to 2 half chances. United haven't really pressed Alexander as much as they could have, but they've got their just desserts now. With a powerful hit from Cameron Dunn. And with that, the red and greens will head into half time with the advantage in their back pocket. Coventry United 1, Aylestone Park 0.
I think you did actually.
He blocked it in and nodded wide. Justin Peace trying to get his side back on terms. Just glancing it past the post. Into the centre circle it goes. Dickens. Offside appeals against the goal scorer Cameron Dunn. Oh, that was a high challenge in by Scott Hammond, and he could be in trouble here. He will be a very lucky boy if this card is only yellow, and indeed it is. The shoulder of Hammond. Either side able to maintain position particularly well here. Here's Hollis on the ground, able to slide it over to Corey Armeni and give Musa furious as he ran across the path of Corey Armeni, taking out the outstretched leg. And a free kick in a very dangerous position to come for the league leaders. Corey Armeni standing over it as well as Bukolossi, who fancies a crack at Bull's net. It is Bukolossi, deflected onto the post and in! Lamar Parks checks the flag, it stays down, and Aylestone are level. United's discipline deserting them in the early minutes of the second half. Needless fouls given away, and that was another one. The free kick deflected onto the post. The second stabbed home by Parks. Parity restored at the Butts Park Arena. Coventry United 1, Aylestone Park 1. United with all the hard work to do again, but it is a much improved performance than that we saw in the opening day as United lost by a heavy margin. They were 6-0 down at half time. An immediate reprieve here for Devoyle, and stopped beautifully with the leg of Jason Alexander. Picture perfect save from the Aylestone Park number 1. Deep corner, Ellis heads it wide. He's absolutely raging. It feels there was a touch on the way through from the Aylestone defence, but the referee judges it as a wayward header. Alexander brings it under control, and a substitution seemingly coming up for Coventry United. Some subs in front of the technical area, just doing some stretches. Lamar Parks, the score of the equaliser, the race past Osese, and force for Armeni. May have flew in if not for the back of Chris Cox, while Armeni has nodded the seconds over to Sanchez. Evandro Sanchez looking for a route through, cut towards the net by Sanchez, and flip behind of the head. And it's going to be at the feet of Corey Bukolossi. And Booth Glossy has dinked it through. It's a beautiful ball for Aylestone. This for the equaliser, and Aylestone have completely fluffed their lines. Andres Articolo letting it slip off the boot like it was doused in clover. I dare say United would be very happy with a draw at home for the league leaders. Oh, that's handball! That's handball! Jason Alexander misreading the lines there, and it is an awkward pitch with the rugby lines and the American football lines as well as the football lines. But now Coventry United have the chance to take their lead back. Kirven's giving his 2 cents to Dunn and Parker. It is going to be Cameron Dunn for his second of the afternoon. Smashes it through the wall, and it will result in the corner. Cox floats it right, and Jube judges it beautifully as Articolo leapt for it, couldn't bring it down. Stanley Jube taking on Articolo. He's got Dunn with him as well. Stanley Jube blocked off the deck by Jason Alexander, getting all of his right hand behind it and keeping Aylestone in this game. Junior Ozazi sends it in. Ellis brings it in control. Okay, turns cross back to Ozazi, drilled in. And Merrick could only roll it wide, urged to smash it. He didn't get the power nor the accuracy he would have wanted. No substitution for Coventry United. They're going to keep Ozazi on after that head injury, but they're down to 10 momentarily. It's nodded in for Hollis. Bill comes out, makes himself look big, and the big bull using his horns to keep it clear. Merrick offers the short routine, and they think twice. It's towards Chris Cox, brought to the feet of Cox. The defender trying to get in the way, and did just enough. Cox waiting for the right opportunity to strike, it never came. And Aylestone are not done yet. Ball has to come and claim it and doesn't. Ritson's header, Hollis flicks it up. Parks making himself a nuisance, and it joggles all the way through from Bull. Ball's off his line. Parks didn't get the room to shoot. Bull towards the head of Ellis. Ellis nods it on. Jube and Akiri giving chase, and Akiri taking on Preston and curl to the right. Jube to win it. Stanley Jube passed on by Articolo. Goal kick, not enough in it. Lamar Parks. Articolo. And a wayward ball by Articolo has handed Arcilla Pratt for Dylan Parker. Still going. And Preston taking one for the team there. He's surely got to go. Parker was away. And Preston is on his way for an early shower. Chris Cox is going to lever this one towards the net for the final opportunity of the game towards Ellis. Aylestone deal with it and thump it clear. It's on as even at the Butts Park Arena. United haven't halted Aylestone's march towards the title, but they've certainly dented it. Red and Green's taking the lead late in the first half through Cameron Dunn, but a goal of circumstance for Aylestone Park, eventually tucked in by Lamar Parks, ensures the league leaders don't go home empty-handed. Final score at the Butts Park Arena in the United Counties League Premier Division South. Coventry United 1, Aylestone Park 1.